Reggae Samurai, big ups, y'all know.
Reggae Samurai, y'all know what it is. Bomba Claude.
Me tell Reggae Samurai if he got me problems in worries of the world, he can come stretch him out in me face.
Bomba Claude. Synchrotron. Damn, Andy first.
Whoa,
The hell
Andy.
Why are you still up, Andy? Roy Joy Void.
Andy, you're like one of the most beautiful men out there. And I'm saying that from a confident male perspective.
Mm-hmm. It's not because you ride a motorcycle or you got the world's best drones.
No, it's not. I mean, that's a big part of it.
It's a big plus. It's a big plus.
You are an admirable stand-up, dedicated to life, service above all, and you find a way to sneak in the goddamn chat when you don't have to.
He's asking, am I doing International Drone Day on Saturday? Probably not, Andy. Probably not.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I got a lot of horses to do Saturday.
Worky work. I'm hanging out with the boys, my boys on the weekend. We're going to get some stuff done.
Boy, Thomas.
We got a lot of fishing to do for their 4-H programs. Yeah, busy weekend. But if I know anybody that's going to kick ass in the dronage, it would be you, Mr. Synchrotron. Die clean, white man from town. Die clean. Thomas.
Thomas.
It's good to see you, sir.
Okay. Okay, so I know a lot of you see that. Uncle Chrome's bouncing.
We should wait a little bit so that everybody.
Yeah. We'll wait a minute until some people have arrived. We won't wait too long because
The show must go on, dear sir. Our bellies are famished, and we require substance.
Okay, I got a lot of DMs coming in here. Bear with me.
I got a big feeling that the year 2025 is going to be the year of change. The year 2025 is going to be the year that everybody strips away all their old bullshit and come clean, come correct, come as you are, who you are. No more putting shit on the shelves for others. No more making yourself second. No more being a slave to an environment that's not designed for you. 2025 is a year of reckoning, a year of rebuilding.
Definitely. And when October comes, I don't know what that looks like for symptoms of reality as far as every day.
That's right.
On this damn YouTube.
But it's going to go into a direction that is pure.
But I do know this. Popcorn nights on Fridays will always be a thing.
They will reign supreme. They always do.
They do.
Yeah, but no, I'm serious. 2025, I just want everybody to be themselves. It's the most hardest thing in life to do is be yourself. So put away all the bullshit, put away other people's bullshit, and just do you.
I find it easier if you let people do what they want to do and you keep your nose out of it.
You just do you.
You just do you.
And don't be afraid to do you. And don't be afraid to stand up for what you fucking believe in. And don't be afraid to stand up for what you like. Because there ain't nobody else going to be you. Who else is going to do it?
We have a saying on Dixon Ranch.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We got a ranch?
Yeah, we do. Well, I mean, the proverbial ranch.
Yeah.
We got a saying on Dixon Ranch.
What's the saying, bro?
God damn it, you made me lose my concentration.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's not a good thing.
We don't say that.
Right. We don't say, no, I lost what I was.
That's what
Here
I
we
was
go.
going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Go ahead. Say it. Say it to the people.
No one has your best interest but you.
Oh.
We've learned this the hard way here at Symptoms of Reality. We learned that no one has our best interests but us. And when you create a platform that is not geared to you, and when you want it to be geared for other musicians out there who are struggling to get someone just to even watch their art, people like Groove Cosmic.
Groove Chemistry.
Oh, no, Groove Chemist.
Chemist.
People like Inhibited.
Mm.
People like Synchrotron.
Mm.
People like Reggae Samurai.
Mm. People like S.O.R. People like Kent Spong.
People like Apollo Hanzo. Davy the Hug Monster. Especially Davy the Hug Monster. I saw a post with her. And she's come to the same conclusion most of us have come to. A lot of people want you to go in a certain direction. And she's given up. She is just going to do her from here on off.
2025 is the year of do yourself. I mean, not like do yourself, but you know what I'm talking about. I think YouTube is designed around trying to meet this fictitious, likable channel to better appease the masses and do this and in hopes to get this and do this to try to bring in this. All that is done. It's all said and done.
It's done.
No more of that.
No more.
Because if you're not doing something that you honestly love and you want to put out there, no flip-flopping around and doing all, you got to come out, stick to your guns, stick to you, and do you. Mm-hmm. You can't worry about views. Mm-mm. You can't worry about subscribers. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And if income or financial means is what you're seeking from this, then maybe you need to hold down another job until it takes off for you.
Or maybe you just need to be a shill. Maybe you need to join the
We're not talking about that.
Zilla Corporation.
No, we're talking about being you. If doing YouTube and bringing your true self to your channel.
If you want to get proceeds from this, you might want to be a shield.
Then do you. Hold down a secondary job until your channel blows up. Because it will if you believe in it. There's millions and billions of people out there that love the same things that you do. So just do it.
But I happen to believe slightly different from him. I think the system is rigged.
I'm not saying the system is not rigged, but I'm saying even in the rigged system, you still have the choice to do you. Now, is Shieldzilla out there lurking?
Absolutely.
Is Shieldzilla out there trying to acquire your every and all?
Absolutely.
Is Shieldzilla out there wanting you to conform just so you can get the notoriety?
Absolutely. I mean, there's even secret societies that conjure in the back rooms and plot people's downfalls.
And if you don't think that there's a secret synth mafia society that's out there tightly knitted where they are
conspiring,
saying ill shit about
we
people,
have proof. We have
abundance of proof.
I'm not even going to say what kind of proof we have because that's just going to stay in the closet until we think
it's worthy of coming out.
We need to burn these people and shed light onto the subject. These shadow rogue agents.
But if you think it's all just peace and love out there, it's really not. It's the real world. And here at freaking S.O.R Island, we're going to expose that because the Continental keeps it neutral.
We keep it real, too. Our allegiance is with no one. We're not a part of the synth community. Just because we're playing music, that's probably the only thing we have in common. We play music, and we have long conversations about things that most of you are probably bored with, and we don't care anymore because we're going on a different railway. I get tired of getting these DMs. How come you guys don't do reviews? How come you guys aren't a part of this synth movement? Well, I got news for you. We're no synth show. We're deep thinkers. We're rabbit hole professional divers. We're conspiracy theorists. Is that even a word?
I like it today.
Today we Don King, and we're going to make shit up as we go.
And now we're not talking about our normies, the people that stick around who love S.O.R, and you know who you are.
You're here for a reason. So you're not in this. So just look the other way as we confront
Matter
those.
of fact, put your earmuffs on.
Put your earmuffs on. We don't want to preach to the choir. But for those of you who think we're a part of this synth club or synth network or synth whatever,
or you want us to be what you think we should be,
we're not doing it.
Not today.
The only thing we have in common is that I have a couple of synthesizers over here.
I don't even have that, my boy.
And that is it.
My boy. I don't even own a box, my boy. Well, I do have the GX100.
Right? Stop asking us if we're going to do synth reviews or if we're going to do action drama review. We ain't doing that shit.
I don't even own the box, my boy.
I don't care what one channel is doing or who they're talking about with certain things and certain products, and I don't care anymore. I just don't care. It's all a distraction. It's a distraction away from the main goal at hand. That is having fun, having an intelligent conversation with your friends, and getting lost in the sauce, not as scientists.
God damn it, Tone Smith, pay attention.
Not as doctors, but as pure laymen. It's as simple as that, people. I got a package today. All the way from the UK. And I think I'm just going to open that bad boy up on the show today. So let me run in the house real quick.
Oh, and go get it.
Grab the package. While I'm doing that, there's been some people not appreciating Monkey Brains and his fine art.
A lot. Not you normies we're talking about.
I'm not talking about the normies who know Uncle Chrome and from time to time visit the man's channel. That's fine.
We're talking about the world.
We're talking about people who are new here, people who don't understand what we do here.
People who don't even know we're here to even be here, God damn it.
If you don't know what an Uncle Chrome is,
you're going to find out today.
You're going to find out today. And if this is the way we have to get people's stuff on the spotlight, or if this is the way we got to get people's stuff out there in the infowebs, then damn it, this is what it's going to be.
That's what it's going to boil down to.
Maybe that's what we do from here off. Maybe we just play
other people's
shit who ain't getting views. Maybe the algorithm ain't happy with them, but we are.
It ain't happy with us either.
It's definitely not happy with us. And for us being over halfway for 365 a day,
you would think you'd be a lot further along in this, bitch.
The system is rigged.
From the start.
So I'm going to walk into the house and grab this box I got from the UK.
You do that.
From a very special individual. Why are we talking like this?
I have no goddamn idea.
I like it. It's different.
It's fun.
Meryl, if you're listening, cue the monkey brains, would you? Daddy's coming in the house.
Daddy's home. You're right, Andy. YouTube hates live streams, and it also hates music. There is no reason why Synchrotron should not have at least 15,000 MFN subscribers and views on the daily. Why do I have to watch some dude go around talking about women and exploiting women and champagne and drizzle. I've said too much. Now that we got that out the way. Now that we got the Godfather out the way and all his infinite monkey wisdom.
That's right, Chrome. You're not tripping. We were sitting here vibing on your vibes because I felt like people needed to hear what the monkey brains is doing.
We felt like
It was my idea.
my goddamn idea.
It was your idea, but your idea is my idea.
That's true.
Just really felt like a lot of people wouldn't have heard that otherwise. I don't know. Maybe people are too busy. I don't know what the reasons are. I practically don't even give a fuck. But I tell you what, I love what you do, Chrome.
I love your big brains, sir. I love how shiny they are. I like how your brains look like they're just like covered in laminate and you can just scroll through the sections of your cerebrum like a goddamn peachy folder.
I remember the peachy folders.
Do you remember? You remember the ones with the sports people on the cover of the folder? Had the guy throwing the football and the one jousting and other shit, you know?
Long jump, track and
The
field.
long jump, the track and field.
A guy lifting weights or something. I think he was doing squats.
Yeah, I think there was one guy in there beating off.
Yeah. Like my brother said, you know, this 365 has taught us a lot about the YouTube world. It's taught us a lot about toxicity. It's taught us a lot about who you need to keep your eyes on and who you need to keep your eyes off. It's taught us a lot about the digital processes that go on every day.
And hold on, hold up. We may not have been true to ourselves throughout this process, right? We may have surrendered a little bit of ourselves because we were trying to do things like how I think most people do. They kind of feel their way through it.
Yeah, but me and Marilyn. Go ahead.
But when have you ever known us not to be who we really are?
Right. That's true.
And care about people.
Right. That's the ultimate goal. We never walked away from that feature.
No, we did not.
That's one feature we never walked away from.
Now, everything else might have changed, but God damn it.
As I mentioned earlier, I was hoping Kent would pop into the chat. But if he's not going to show within the next 2 or 3 minutes...
That's a small-ass window. I mean, we just started. Give it a few so he can, he's probably doing something with Fiona.
Yeah, let me try to hit him in. I know it's late in the UK, and I'm sorry for you guys in the UK, but our times are only going to get later and later on some days, and we know you guys are not going to want to wait till the wee hours of the night to just mess with the monkeys. Go back and rewatch the program if you so desire.
Yeah, I forgot about that, right? We can always go back and rewatch. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, we were talking about amongst ourselves. It just sucks that we're so far apart from people that we really vibe with. And it sucks that you can't be there sometimes live, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So just so you know, you guys always have a home here, even if it's after the live or you can catch one here or there. Beautiful thing. But again, my brother and I will always stress it. Do not feel obligated, for those of you in that different time zone, to feel like you have to tune in. We already know who you are. We already know what you're about. And you don't have to prove anything to us. Monkey Island will forever float.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been spending way too much time on YouTube.
Manga.
And the wife definitely has called me out on it. So I'm not going to cause ripples in my personal life. So if y'all don't see me on YouTube as much as I used to be, that's because I'm trying to find a happy balance. But I've been spending way too much time in this digital world. We have to worry about a 365, which is already fucking crazy enough. And then not only that, I found myself all over the place with like, and this is not an understatement, 30 or 40 different channels trying to be everywhere at once. And I did that for about almost a year.
You're not alone.
A little over a half a year.
You're not alone, sir.
And so I'm going to reel that back in. I'm going to spend more time with the missus, spend more time
outside of
these confines
of the screen box.
Take you with us every now and then, but like I said, I'll know more when October comes, but for myself and Marilyn, we've been in here every single day.
Yeah, at least I get breaks.
At least you get breaks. But I mean, you still been in
but
here.
But I'm still there.
For a majority of it.
Yeah, and I'm still there offline.
But I'm going to have a lot to report on come October on how I feel about all of this.
It takes a lot from your life. If you do something like this, 24 hours of dang gone, it takes a lot from your life. Could you imagine the guy that says, you know what, I'm just gonna make donuts every single day of the year for 1 year to see what it's like? This shit takes time to make them damn donuts.
I know Synchrotron hears me. He says, I hear you, Trusto. I hear you. It doesn't mean I don't like anyone. It doesn't mean I dislike the content. It just means I'm investing too much time into this and I need to find balance. Simple as that. A lot of people just come to consume the content. A lot of people are just here because they like Symptoms of Reality and they don't care if we visit their channel at all. They're here because they like the channel. And that's dope too. But I have a very, what do they call it? What did my mom call it?
Compassionate.
No, she calls it something else.
A bleeding heart.
I have a bleeding heart syndrome, where if a person views us constantly and they enjoy what we do, I have the tendency to feel ultimately very bad about not viewing their content just as much. Even if the content is not of my taste, I find myself there for the individual, which is nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But you gotta do it in moderation, I say to myself. We just can't spend, I don't even know what the missus said. It was a wild fucking number. One, it's like 4 hours in prep of the show and doing the show. And then it's another 4 or 5 hours indulging in other content. I mean, just think about that.
It's like 16
Just think
hours.
about that. How much time is really left for the missus and myself? And now I'm putting workouts on the channel. You know, I'm trying to find ways to coexist and share one's livelihood with the community, because we don't half-ass and we want the best for everyone. We want you to be physically healthy. That's why we talk about food and drugs and mental health
and drugs
and more drugs, because sometimes you also have to prove that you are of this life. You are actually doing what you say you are doing. A lot of people don't do that. There's a lot of shills in this industry that YouTube rather gives the views and the watch to, because there's a greater agenda at hand. And a lot of us who are small-time people, you know who you are, who go live, who put out content for as long as you've been doing it, the algorithm seems to not like those who go live and put out good music. Why? Now, you got to ask yourself why. Why might that be? Why does an Uncle Chrome struggle with such great VCVs? Why does Symptoms of Reality not as large as we should be for almost over 3/4 of the way through? a complete year of streaming. Why is it that Apollo Hanzo, and as talented as that man is, the algorithm isn't helping him out? There's people out there who love the community. How come Doommonger isn't being sought out from somebody from overseas saying, hey, I hear what you're doing. You want to come do this live? We'll pay you good money.
Right. And Tate Pusher.
Tate Pusher.
That's another good individual.
It's another good individual.
There's a bunch of people out there.
I think nowadays you have to have okay, hear me out on this. You want to see symptoms of reality blow up tomorrow? You guys really want to see how the algorithm works? And we could just do it just to do it. Not really put our heart in it. Just do it to prove a point. And when we reach said amount of views, tell all those viewers, this is not who we really are. We just lied to you to prove a point that it's rigged. Name me the up-and-coming liberal candidate that wants to run against Trump in the next 3 years, and we'll cover that person and put off a fake persona, and we're going to love this person. We're going to wear T-shirts. We're going to follow this person's every step.
We're going to change our name to Liberal of Reality.
We're going to bash Trump every chance we get.
And we're going to go straight political.
And straight political, and it's going to be negative. It's going to be a negative fucking ride.
Biased, hardcore negative biased ride.
It's going to be a liberal shit show.
It's going to be drama filled. It's going to be anger in it.
And then we're going to put music in there. It's going to be liberal music.
And we're going to support Antifa and all these little movements.
And we're going to defund the police. And we're going to make criminals martyrs for the black people. And we're not going to investigate anything.
Only what the news tells us.
We're just going to do what the news puts out. We're not going to investigate a fucking thing. And we're going to say, if the news is right, then we are right, or they wouldn't air it in front of your face. How many people you think
would tune into that?
Would tune into this channel? We would fucking blow up. I promise you. Within 2 months, we would be fucking rad, dude. And once you build all that wealth, all that haterade, that extra bitter flavor, total YouTube suicide would be, do we stay on this pony show and don't tell these people who we really are behind the curtains and just collect the money? Rest assured, people will be sending us money.
Oh, rest assured. Push that affiliation button.
We will be getting sponsors from everywhere. Clean up the language. Him and I go put a suit on, and we're just going to be Dunning-Kruger effects. Acting like we're smart. Repeating everything we read and see.
But that's not to say that you can't make it being positive. I don't want to doom gloom all that shit. There's a lot of good self-talk videos, universe videos that thrive. But for you to solely just do that, how often do you want to do that? How often do you want to portray to be this freaking guru and not experience life because you're too busy trying to put constant this positive vibe out when you know damn well you're going out to a bar and you're going to have a little fun. You're going to eat a goddamn steak raw. Who wants that?
Roy Joy Voice said, yeah, you guys would definitely blow up doing that. The Hug Monster said the last video that blew up for her was a rant video.
You see? Drama. No one wants No one's entertained by people saying things such as, today, whether you're having a bad day or not, let's just flip it for the best. And if something doesn't sit well with you, let's just change up the chair and let's make it sit well with us. Today, go out and be the best possible version that you can possibly be. Let's play some music. Let's talk about it in deep conversation. Then let's just say things like, I love you to a stranger. Who the fuck wants to go watch something like that?
Now you keep Peloton out of this, Apollo. They keep me healthy. I don't watch the videos. I love those bikes and those scenery rides. I mean, you can't weed all of it out. It's everywhere.
I've never been to Switzerland, and I was on the bike and I rode in Switzerland. In my mind.
There's some things you just got to live with.
Leave Peloton alone, my brother.
You leave Peloton alone.
But you're right. If we sat here on Peloton bikes all day and preached some sort of fucking conspiratorial goddamn candidacy political talk.
Right. That would make money. If him and I were on Peloton bikes and we were just speaking liberal stuff all day long, or even far-right conservative shit all day long. If
There's already a pair of twins doing the conservative shit, and they're making a killing off of it.
We could probably do it too.
We could be their arch nemesis.
Second helpings. This channel would blow up tomorrow if him and I were on a Peloton going streaming and talking about, Tone Smith, I know you don't agree, but if we cleaned our language up professionally, this channel would be huge because we're pushing that agenda. What if we said every drug that was sold on today's...
I just think Tone Smith is like,
I
don't think y'all can clean up y'all language. I think you.
If we sold every drug that was on the commercial here in the U.S. and said, this drug is beautiful, use this drug. How many of these people would come to us? They would reach out to us and go,
sell my Zyprexa.
Sell this. You guys are selling it great. You're getting a great following. I love what you're doing here. Sell this one more because it has death included. It's a funny system being ran here on YouTube. I just wonder how many people are truly aware.
And you know what? And it doesn't stop with musicians. I've searched a bunch of artists, just illustration artists.
We would do it to prove a point, Biscuit. That's what we're trying to say here. It's not like we're going to do it.
It's I've watched a lot of illustrating artists, zero views, and they're phenomenal artists. But yet you go to these other bigger places like Bob Ross, who's not even with us anymore, and they're all Hollywood named people, famous people. It's almost like the algorithm or YouTube's designed it not to even care about the smaller channels. We're not getting a fair shake, people. And it's got nothing to do with envy or jealousy. It's just people out here putting their lives and passion on a platform that they say would work for them, that they could benefit off of it, that somebody would love to see their craft. Well, if you're not giving people the opportunity to get their craft out there, then I say, fuck you talking about?
When we started this channel, it was our goal. A lot of people don't know this, so I'll repeat it. But it was our goal to meet new people and have a conversation and to invest time in people of like mind, of different mind. Maybe some people who didn't like us. Maybe some people who had beef with other people and they needed somebody to step in
and clear it up.
Maybe it is as the synth or as the reggae samurai said it was going to be. You guys are the Continental. Bring people together. Use your voice. We could solve anything with a conversation.
Those willing to listen.
That was the goal of the channel. That slowly evolved into, I witnessed a bunch of musicians and artists out there struggling. No one were watching these people. And so I said to myself, let's just watch this person in the comment and see how how their eyes get brighter, how their attitude adjusts, how much energy just went into this person because one person more was viewing their art. I didn't want anything in return. I didn't say, hey, come to my channel. Because that shit right there felt great. And no one could take that away from me and that individual who was performing that piece of art. That's the beautiful thing about YouTube, is that we can do that for each other. If you find something that's appealing to you, help somebody. I mean, what else do we have to do on this fucking planet?
Really?
This God-forsaken rock.
Hold on. Davey says, watched the live yesterday. A guy makes rack sense for no reason. He had 2 viewers and not much more subs either. This is what I'm talking about.
Right. Right.
You know, today I was lurking in Scruffy Fox today. I always lurk with Scruffy.
I do too. And he knows it.
He knows this. But at one point it was 2 viewers.
Shit, I was in there the other day. It was just him and I.
And this is the shit I'm talking about. Like, these are primary examples. I know too many musicians. I know way too many musicians. And if people want to sit here and say that the game isn't rigged, ask Scruffy Fox how come he doesn't have at least 10,000 subscribers by now. You're telling me that there's not 10,000 people in the whole wide world that doesn't like to zone out and drone on a train going to anywhere but everywhere?
Damn, Jack. You got a point there.
What's he saying?
Does everybody see what Jack is saying there?
Jesus, Jack, you always got something.
Now, you can hire an entire building full of the lowest paid workers in Bangalore to sub, follow, and even send super stickers.
And you see, and then what? You get bots and you get these people that don't even care about what you do. But because you're trying to make some sort of gain and process to get your art out there so people can acknowledge it, so you can benefit off of it and live a good life from what you really love to do, you should not have to fucking pay for views and subs.
That's what we're talking about, Biggie.
That's what the platform was not supposed to do for you. This platform was supposed to be an honest shake, an honest, fair shake for artists and people of dreams and ideals to prosper from. But when you get a big corporate freaking monster whose endless hunger thrives on sheer tyranny and greed, as Scotty would say, this is the outcome. This is where these rants come from. Now, we don't rant like this often. Only when we're like triggered or we're in the mood or somebody puts us here. But when we're here, we're going to see it out.
And it's funny, the people who talk the most shit about this, you can't find them in our comment section when we actually talk about it.
Right.
It's almost like they want to trigger it and come back and watch it so they don't have to be here to get called out. But like I said, we have well-documented proof of some people who show up in this chat secretly calling people names, making fun of people.
And these are people that you guys think are fucking cool.
And these are people you guys think are cool. It's about 4 or 5 of them, and they have their clique. And we're not going to call them out.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But the time is coming. Reckoning is approaching, brethrens.
And believe me, when we do this, you will see everything in writing. We're not just going to be like, he say, she say. No, everything will be in black and white.
I'll fucking email every last one of you.
And you'll be surprised as to who rests among you. Who's the backstabber? Who smiles in your face and shits on you in the long run? And that's part of the community I don't want to be a part of. I'm not a part of the synth community if that's what it is. I'm not saying you all are like this. No. But we got eyes and ears everywhere who know what Symptoms of Reality is all about and what we have been all about ever since we put boots on the ground. We've been nothing other than loving each other, wanting to talk to each other, and play music. If anyone says we're anything different, they can go fuck themselves.
And you're right, Chrome. It's the frame game. These people are out here they're just, ay.
You wouldn't believe your eyes if we posted some things right now. You'd be like, oh, that person, I knew this whole time, but I didn't want to say something. Or a lot of you would be just shocked and surprised. And yeah, it has to be said. And yeah, Reggae Samurai has been with us on this journey of collecting information on said people.
Yeah, he knows
because
these people.
He knows these people to be toxic too. We know it. Yeah, Scotty knows it. But he ain't saying nothing. For those of you who have an issue with Scott being here, that's not going to change. He has signed the paperwork. The Kilted Gorilla is here to stay. And if we need to go to war, we're going to war as the synth reject community.
We're rejects.
We're going to be rejects.
Scruffy, you're right. Just do your thing. Just do your thing. And thankfully, Scruffy, you have a job, right? Like you're working and you really don't have to worry about the sadness of the YouTube world.
Chrome said he has a issue with Scotty's lack of kilt wearing.
Yeah, me too.
Me too.
And for all you that are on YouTube trying to make this happen, I find a part-time job.
Oh, you missed a lot. You missed a lot, Andy.
Oh yeah.
There's just a lot of people around us.
Yeah.
That you may or may not know that would
serpents.
They just cause grief.
They're serpents
and ill will and ill intent.
I tell you what, if Jerry was here and Jerry had this list, good old Frog Lord himself, he'd come out and he'd just be like,
"Fuck it, I'm sharing."
You know what? Fuck all these fucking people. That's not what I signed up for. That's not what I came here for.
A lot of time too, we take the high road because we like to live in the spiritual domain for Symptoms of Reality. We just like to take the high road. We just stay away from conflict. But those who stay on the high road long enough, you're failing your community as well, because you're cowering to those who won't back down.
Paulo know what I'm talking about. A fucking man.
And so today is one of those days. Maybe today is strike one as we collect more intel, as we get more and more proof in the pudding. Maybe today is strike one. Maybe we're in DEFCON 1. But
And for all you that don't know what's going on right now, don't worry too much about it, because when it all comes to light, you'll fucking know who they are, and it'll clear up all of your little angst and worries.
Right.
I promise you, my brethren, you could have your way with them when it's all said and done. But we don't tolerate that shit on S.O.R.
Now, as of right now, it's real tight-lipped, and we're going to leave it that way. But if we have to come out and address this again, we will. We're no cowards. I'll say this shit in front of anybody's face. I don't owe you a fucking thing.
Yeah, and if you do know who you are, you keep the fucking S.O.R family or anybody in the S.O.R family out of your mouth, out of your thoughts. We don't roll with that shit over here. We are very tight-knitted, and we love each other. But you're not going to come over here and bully people, and you're not going to do any of that shit. Not on my watch. And I'm not an angry person.
Nope. So let me see if Kent got back to me because I am about to open the box he sent to me.
Oh, Kent Spong, I tell you what. That little fellow, I swear, he's such a tiny little man. I wonder when Kent and Fiona got married, I wonder if she picked Kent up and carried him across the threshold. I wonder if he was the one holding the bouquet of flowers. What do you think about that? Who's really doing who?
Who's really doing who, he says.
Who was that girl on Police Academy? Tackleberry, and she was just like him. And she seemed like the type of woman that the man wasn't doing any of the fucking, she was doing all of it. What was her name? I know, Chrome, you know, Paulo, you may know, but what was her name? She looked like she would literally, like she took control. Somebody give me that woman's name.
Okay. While we wait for that answer, we're going to show one more, maybe two more Chrome videos. Let me get set up here.
No, not the small voice. She was the blonde. She was big and like butch. She kind of had the same characteristics as Tackleberry. Is it Debbie Callahan? Is that it's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. Apollo would know.
Yeah.
Apollo would know.
Okay, let's bump some more Chrome shit and let me get situated. Ah, yes. Z Chrome. Let me brighten up this camera. It's a little dark.
That thing just has a mind of its own. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, you just, let's knock it down. Whoa. Put some color back in my face, my good sir. There you go. You ain't, I mean, you go a little lighter, but just, there you go. I mean, I don't know, man. What you asking me for? So damn bright and peachy.
All right, there we go. Now, We're not going to beat a dead horse here. If you missed the day's rant, you might want to rewind, or you might not, if you care or not.
Hey, Andy. Mr. Musa.
So, I got a box here.
Ooh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Kent Spong sent me this box. A lot of you who don't follow the pubness, or you don't follow this show, won't know what's in the box. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You will soon find out. This is why I love the community, not the synth community, just the community. Because shit like this happens more times than not.
Just open the goddamn box, bruh. There you go. That knife looks sharp as hell.
Oh, and don't forget, Kent Spong was also on these Snakes in Our Grass hit lists. Apparently, they don't like seeing Kent Spong on the Symptoms of Reality show either.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all documented. It's black and white.
Oh.
Apparently, it's too much. Scotty Sounds is too much. He doesn't belong here. And yeah, I'm taking it personal. And I know those fucking snakes are lurking in the background and won't even show themselves right now.
Because that's what snakes do. They hide in the motherfucking weeds.
But I bet Reggae Samurai can sniff those fucking snakes out. Sniff them out for me, Reggae Samurai. Burn the fucking grass in which they slither in. Okay, we're done beating that horse. We're moving on to better things. Not giving no more light to these snakes.
Right. All my energy to snakes.
That knife, too, is a Gerber. And if you don't know about Gerber, you will know. Plus, I'm a blacksmith, and I know how to sharpen a damn knife.
Man said it, too. It's our fucking channel. We do what the fuck it is we want.
And if we want a goddamn Kent Spong in here playing with us.
Damn it, I'll take 8, 10, 12 of these little sons of bitches. How many Spongs can be produced?
And if we want a goddamn kilted gorilla in here, I'll take 5 of those too.
Give me 10, 12 of your goddamn Andy Muses and your A-Sips and your real beats.
I don't know why I smelled this bubble wrap, Kent, but
it smells like your ass. Let me smell it.
I was hoping to get a smell of that tobacco you smell.
And it's in here, Kent. It smells like smoke. Now I can smell like Kent wherever I go. That's amazing, Kent.
God damn, this shit smell like a fucking cigar house,
Did
Kent.
you just roll up your cigarettes in this?
You was like, God damn it, I'm going to send the Dixons
Why am I still smelling it, my boy?
all of Spongellis.
It has this just aroma. I know what Kent House smells like.
Okay, we have a power supply, which is a UK adapter. Oh boy, Kent, I hope you sent the other ones as well. If not,
Wait, I think you just pulled that one off,
we'll figure it out.
right?
Let me see.
Might have to unscrew it.
No, it's just a little latch here.
No, you have to just
No,
you
I'll
buy
have
it,
to
buy
find
the other
the-
adapter.
Find the adapter because you know you UK people are ass backwards.
Gotta
didn't-
get some.
I didn't say that behind anybody's back, by the way. I just told you right in front of your fucking face, y'all ass backwards.
Get some goddamn American outlets. America.
Scruffy said, best plugs in the world.
Jesus, Scruff. I mean, you know what? To be honest, the rest of the world probably has the same plugs out there in the European landscape
Okay.
that we do.
Now, Kent Spong pays attention to detail. A while back, he had a piece of equipment he was not using, and he must have heard me say this a couple of times, that this was on my hit list. The Reggae Samurai has one. I think Echocraft has one. And I don't know who else, but that's who I follow, who I see that has one. And
David wants a link. Asif wants a link.
okay, Marilyn, if you're listening, send Asif a link, please.
And Kent, if you
Ken already has one.
Oh, okay.
I think he may or may not be in bed.
he's in bed.
Okay. So he was listening, And because this man is such a beautiful man, and if you don't know who Spongelis is, get a fucking clue. He decided to give me this because I kept asking for it, and he knew I didn't have 2 fucking pennies to rub together to buy a new synth. And it's true. If you look around, I have not bought anything new because we're just not in the great financial era we used to be. Let me show you what this is. Didn't charge me for shipping, which he doesn't know, but my wife and I are going to make him something great because that's what we do. Kent Spong has given me this, ladies and gentlemen.
Go on and show the people. The Ambient Zero. The Ambient Monster Dream.
And it smells like wacky tobacco.
You could probably roll that bitch up and smoke it. Get a decent buzz off of it.
I wish he would have put his autograph somewhere on here. That's probably one thing I should have had Kent do is put his autograph on this. Now, I know what I'm going to have to do is, and Reggae Samurai told me about the nightmare of the update to this. So I need to get a hold of my Sweetwater rep, and I need to get the appropriate connections to update this thing because apparently they didn't make it easy.
Hello, beautiful Asif.
Hello.
Reggae Samurai says, man, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I saw
Solar
that.
42 killer.
Ooh.
I don't know about that. Well, I can't say. I can't combat you on that, my friend.
Can't say.
You can't say,
I'm
not
gonna,
yet.
I'm gonna have to plug it in and give her a spin. But thank you, Kent, so much.
Kent's a superstar, man.
He is.
Um,
But if we're going off sheer size, I'm looking at the Solar 42 right now, and I know that thing has a ton of features.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah, it's sensitive to like
And it's
over
semi-
wave,
semi-modular.
That's a
semi-modular.
toy you got in your hand. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Woo! He said the Ambient Zero is nice. Is that what you're saying, Asif?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, I've watched Reggae Samurai fuck with his. I've watched, he sent me some videos. I was like, yo, this thing does all that.
Oh, there. You waking up?
So I can't wait to get y'all know I'm a huge drone fan, and we could thank Andy Synchrotron for that shit.
The godfather of drone.
The godfather of drones. Literally the godfather of drones is
Literally,
Synchrotron.
quite literally. The gnome of all gnomes.
If not the fucking father of drones.
The birthing father.
So I have to get the correct things. I know Grace Griffin sent me the information on what to purchase. I have to dig around and find out where she put that. But yeah, I'm very excited to get that incorporated into the sound. Kent also knows I'm a huge drone fan, so thank you, Kent. There's no way I can thank you verbally. So what I'm gonna do is spend some blacksmith hours, and I'm gonna show you how much I appreciate the gift, sir.
It smells like Spong. I don't know why I'm smelling everything that Spong has touched.
David, your pussy is showing.
What? Oh, it is. And I'm still smelling the way over here.
It really smells like a strong tobacco.
If you
like,
guys
this
could
is
smell
crazy.
this, you guys would be like, what the fuck? Did the thing come just straight out of a peace pipe?
It smells like a fresh rolled Spongelis.
There's even a dog hair on here. We're getting every bit of essence of Kent. We should probably put this in some sort of vase or vase or
right?
some sort of.
Sure, it's not a pubic hair.
It could very
It could
well be.
It could be.
And we'll
You'd have to
collect
see-
that
You'd
specimen
have
too.
to see what a kid's pubic hair is to know for sure.
I bet you.
Yeah.
I
He's
bet you
gonna
it's
have to-
gray.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I'm gonna send it off to a lab and see if we can't clone
It
this.
looks like it actually came off of Kent. To be honest,
Suck.
I'm gonna save that, and I'm probably gonna laminate that.
Smell it. Like,
Smell it.
I might snort it if I smell it, Asif.
oh yeah.
But I'm definitely going to laminate Kent's pubic hair because I don't think anyone in the world would ever have one.
Yeah, that's true.
No, that's super cool, man. Seriously.
Right? Kent is awesome, man. Like, who does that? I mean, there's a lot of people out here who gave me things, and bless your hearts for giving me something without asking for anything in return. Unit E did that. Crazy Rabbit did that. Luke Synth Seeker did that. Thank you guys for donating or just flat out giving me things.
A grateful man indeed. A stand-up man indeed.
No, Kent, I'm not giving your pubic hair back. It's mine. It's the only thing I got from you that's personal.
Yeah.
And damn it, we're going to fight over it.
Wait till you see it in its full laminated form.
It's glory.
Synthetic could put it into the microscope for us.
There you go.
So could James Dyson.
Yeah. Oh, James Dyson can get down to the nitty gritty of the damn thing.
Let's do it.
Shit, he'll be able to. We'll be able to read Kent's future.
There'll be like these little spongs in there running around.
Yeah, it's little spungs in there on their knees.
Their hair.
Yeah, fixing shit.
Yeah, they fix shit too. That's where it
Little
came from.
spungs, fixing follicles. That's what they're called. Spong follicles.
Underpants spongs. Oh man.
Yeah, David, I know you missed some stuff, but
What did I miss?
we were under fire for a few things.
What?
And yeah, not really for a few things, for a lot of things. And I think when people come here, they get it misconstrued and they think this show is their show and they don't know how to create their own stuff and they lack charisma. That's not my words. That's the Reggae Summarize words. They lack charisma. So when they see it spewing out of our show and his show, because he's under fire by the same synth mafia.
Is it envy? Envy?
They don't know how to create the things we do. Now take in mind, when we took a shift into our channel, we lost a lot of viewers from it. And we're good with that. We don't really care. When Reggae Samurai took a shift, I mean, look, he's no longer Synth Samurai, he's Reggae Samurai.
Is he really?
Yeah.
When he takes control of his ship and turns it to the direction he wants and not what the wicked want for him,
Yeah.
he's happier.
But he's also, we talked about this, he's also going to find out who's there for him and who's not.
Yeah.
It's a good thing when you change when you want to become something that you were meant to be, when you want to
Yeah.
be yourself.
Right.
And then when
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Right. When you're done trying to chase and get into the race that you're not supposed to be in or you're not allowed in, you have no choice but to do a 180 and follow what you wanted to do. What did you get into it for? Who did you want to be? It's so much easier when you take your own path with no expectations. And you don't have to just, succumb to these things. But it's very easy to succumb to. I mean, the system, I'm not talking about YouTube, but life system is that way, period. Shit, times and things they get hard, they get challenging, and everything that you come across tries to take a little bit of you away from you.
Right. That's the same as Davy the Hug Monster, right? She's struggling with the way she wants to run her channel. I'm sure she has haters and they want her to do what they want her to do. I'm just seeing it more and more. And I was just earlier, the more I keep taking the high road and not saying something about it and just keep letting the wicked be wicked, and no one wants to say anything because they're worried about, oh, well, what about my views? Or, oh, well, this person's never going to come view my content and it's already It's already hard to get people to come look at my content, and they're going to spread something negative about me. And if that happens, those people weren't there for you. If they're easily swayed by the wicked, they weren't there for you in the first place. They're there because they want to be in the in crowd. It's high school all over again. If you're not in the in crowd, hanging with the jocks and the cheerleaders, you're perceived as a nerd or nothing at all. You're not a cool kid. You're an out-of-the-box person. And that's not cool. I don't care how you look at it. And for this, it's not about views for us. I could care one fuck about the views.
I'm so over views.
I'm so
and
over, like,
subscriptions.
this whole thing has taught me a beautiful lesson. I'm glad the wife said, let's do 365. Because now we know what we're truly here for.
and what we're up against, and it's not worth it.
And it's just to have fun. It's always been about having fun.
And
but
when you-
no one told us about the shit we were going to encounter on the way of
No.
having fun.
No, nobody warned us, David. Nobody warned us.
Not a once. And I don't think anybody can really warn anybody. You have to gather this experience for yourself. You have to be able to do the challenge
That's right, Andy. Fuck them all.
and
F
do,
them all, Andy.
and do this experience for yourself.
You guys remember when we first learned about how the world works? You guys remember later junior high, pre-high school? You guys remember the segregating groups?
Oh,
You remember how you felt when you weren't a part of this group, or if you and your friend, and maybe some of you didn't care about that shit, right?
What's up, Hans Vogt?
Maybe some of you were good with just being you and the friends you had. I know my brother and I were.
Right.
We didn't really care about, but we saw it. Just because you were you doesn't mean you couldn't turn your eyes from it. You seen the nerds hang out with the nerds. The jocks hang out with the jocks. The gangs hang out with the gangs. The chess club with the chess club, if you had one. Hold on, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
You learned all about the world, all you needed to know in high school. Because as we get older, none of that shit changed.
None of it.
You saw it in your workspace. You saw it out in the street. You see it on TV. Your kids see it. You see it through your kids. And you take you take that shit with you. And I know myself. I don't want to go hang out with the jocks because I know what they're about. I don't want to hang out with the famous people. Not saying some of them are not down to earth, but we've built this shit. And so when I look at it on YouTube, even if you want to keep your fucking your channel or yourself out of it, it will find you. No matter what, it will make you involved. But like my brother was saying, you can either sit on the sidelines, keep your mouth shut, and watch it eat away at everybody else,
Or you can stand up and say
actually
something.
stand up and say something for the person who doesn't know what's going on behind their back.
And what's so bad, like, this is what I believe happened. What's so bad about Symptoms of Reality being friends with Reggae Samurai? Oh, wait, now they have Kent Spong playing with them. Oh, now they have Scotty. Then Cresshead comes in. And then all these people come in.
yeah.
And now it's not these two people who started this whole process. It's something different now. It's gone to shit.
In their eyes.
Who thinks like that?
I don't know.
They're starting a new club where you've only been playing fucking music 2 years, you two. How in the fuck do you have this much charisma? How can I suck that charisma rainbow straight out of you and bring you down to another level? Well, you can't.
People want to take your light, and I don't understand when they struggle. Some people are afraid to get in the light, but God forbid you get in the light, and they don't want you there.
They don't want you there.
I don't understand it either. I've seen this a lot in my life too, and I'm like, what is going on? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand why you can't be happy for people. I can understand having a little twinge, like, you know, like I always joke, someone writes a great song and you go, man, you son of a bitch.
Right.
But it goes, that's as far as it goes. It's like, dag, they unlocked the key, you know, they unlocked the door, they figured it out, they found themselves, they got something special. I want that too, you know, but damn, I love what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I actually want to learn from it.
And my boy,
maybe just be a part of it. You know?
And my boy, y'all don't know him. You probably don't know his name, but I'm gonna say it. My boy Jason is right. Be careful not to give these motherfuckers all your energy.
No, it's hard though. You got to kind of purge it, and this feels like a purge.
This is a purge.
What's up, John?
That's okay.
This is a purge. There's
nothing wrong.
I mean,
but this purge affects our family, our S.O.R family.
Right.
And it's not just the S.O.R. It's the reggae synth family. It's the pub. It's the PSN.
And these creatures walk amongst us. And
hold up, Andy, you're right. Never be quiet. Always open your mouth, or you will just be beaten down all the fucking time.
Or you're just okay with it.
Or
yeah.
There's many a times where I've actually, my brother and I was sitting and have a conversation with Reggae Samurai. And we would say, maybe we should just put the information out there and burn these snakes out of the grass they slither in. But the thing is, a lot of you people here would be shell-shocked. A lot of you people here would be like, no.
But hold on, wait. I'm going to ask everybody in chat now. Do you want to know the fucking serpent that circs and lurks in the grass next to you so you can be aware of who the fuck they are? Or do you want to live in bliss and just not care?
Well, one, I don't want to divulge the name because I still want to collect intel.
I'm just asking the question.
But yeah.
I'm just asking the question.
I will be honest with you. At some point, I would want to know.
Fucking A, you want to know.
I mean, just to be honest, I'm not saying this to shoot it out here. Like, because I've dealt with two-faced people, and I want to know who's a two-faced person, right? Because they're some of the most dangerous ones out there, because you don't know what you're dealing with. Right? You think you're divulging things to them.
You don't.
They're going back and shitting on you, right? So in a lot of ways, I got more problem with them than someone who just I disagree with, because I can accept that, you know, because I don't know what the hell.
Everybody,
yeah,
and
I get it. Well,
Turn your mic up some more, Dave, so we can hear you a little
and
bit
in the
better.
chat, everybody.
Sorry, I was really low.
And in the chat, everybody wants to know.
Everybody want to know.
Everybody in the chat is like me, because I would want to fucking know.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't gang up on anybody, but we want to know, like, because we all talk to these different people. You know, I jump on shows, I talk to people, right? I try to support them. You know,
you even donate money to fucking people.
Donate fucking money, and when I got it, right? You know, we had a guy for a while on Kent's show. He was going real uber political, and
oh, it's more than one dude, Apollo. I'm sorry. Hold on, David. Oh, it's more than one motherfucker.
It's a clique.
Yeah.
It's a clique.
Yeah, right. And that whole clique. Well, anyways, my whole point, I don't want to go too far into it.
No, go ahead.
We hit it head on, right? And tried to, like, kind of like just be comfortable with it. But it just kept getting worse and worse, right? And it was just like, you got to go. At some point, somebody had to make the decision, like, you got to go. Like, this is, that's a little different, but it's not in the sense of poison is poison, right? Maybe it takes a little more of one dose to really start affecting, but it's unnecessary, right?
It just weighs heavy. And if it's going to weigh heavy on us, fuck it. It's going to weigh heavy on everybody.
Yeah, it's just like, what's the point? What do you, like, you also got to kind of understand, like, well, you know, this is not, how do I say this? This is not totally, I'm not at the steering wheel, right? And that's okay. And that's cool. Like, but I don't always have the right to sit there and say, well, you know, you really should have, like, taken a left here and a right, whatever. You know, it's just being an asshole, really. and then you're like, well, what is your end game here? You want to steer? Because if you want to steer, go do it. Because it's not easy really putting that light on yourself. I always really appreciate and respect people that do it, because I think it's difficult, and I think most of us are like that. I don't think I'm special. I think most of us in the chat, whether they come on or not, they understand that when someone comes on, that's, that's, so.
To be honest, I just got a text from Reggae Samurai. When we do this, it's going to be done the right way, where we can put everything in front of the audience, so there's no discrepancy as to, are we just shooting shit from our ass? There will be none of that.
Yeah.
And right now we have enough to bury people.
Sad.
And Davey the Hug Monster, I'm sorry, but you were frowned upon by some of these people. Just because of who you are as a person. Maybe, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But it's coming to light.
I'm not gonna fucking stand for it.
No, that's lame, man.
And it's gonna come to light. But we're gonna do this the right way. We're not going to just jump out and do this and not have facts for you people, because we're still collecting more and more facts.
We got enough, I tell you.
We got enough now, but
yeah,
I need to have the wife in here. We need to put things on camera. She's busy at work. Like Simon says, he has enough shit going on in his life. He doesn't care. And a lot of people shouldn't care about this, but a lot of you should care about this.
And I shouldn't care. I
Yeah,
want Simon.
I know
got
what you're
better
saying.
things going on in my life to worry about this shit. This is my happy space. But when you pick on my family and you pick on my fucking channel, it's personal. There's some things I cannot walk away from. And Andy just said it best. You ain't gonna fucking beat me up.
Baby legs, absolutely, Hans, is one of the culprits. I don't give a fuck. I used to be from the streets. If you think you can get under me or threaten me or take something away from me, you've barked up the wrong fucking tree.
Or talk ill about anybody from our fucking family here at S.O.R.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck who you think you are.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That's where the line is crossed.
And you're right, Lamar. Well, both of you said it really, but it is very high school at times.
High school is fuck.
Yeah.
It like you start doing something different and you're all excited and you're happy, and maybe a couple people think, oh yeah, that's cool, and then there's just like these jackasses that come out of nowhere, right? And you see them laughing and they're just trying to find a way to destroy it, right?
Exactly.
And you just go, what is wrong with you?
I didn't have an opportunity when I was in high school to be brave and stick up for the other one, for the other people.
Oh, I get it, dude.
And I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't do that.
Yeah,
Looking back on it all,
but
I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't do that.
Right.
But now I see how karma and life in the full circle works.
Right.
Now I have the opportunity to do that.
I'm gonna tell you, Davey the Hug Monster, I love what you're doing. I love you as a person. And how these people were throwing your name out there like that, they can go fuck themselves. It pissed me off. It pissed me off in a very bad way.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to say this because it has to be said. My brother and I and Scotty and Reggae Samurai, maybe Hans Vogt might be involved. I don't know who else is going to be involved in that community. But we need to sit and talk to see exactly how we're going to do this so we can make an example out of these people.
What's up, Robbie?
Because that's exactly what it's going to be.
What's up, Mumbles?
What's up, Mumbles? What's up, Robbie? We're going to make an example out of these snakes that slither through they will be, I'm pretty sure they're lurking right now and they're sweating fucking bullets.
It just doesn't make, But go ahead, Ty.
But that's why I work out and I air it. I air it on Symptoms of Reality. I work out. I'm ready. I'm in shape for this. You ever see Hans Volt's fucking back?
That motherfucker back is so knotted up.
He was born for this fight.
I'm going to get that dude like 2 spears, and he's just going to fight with 2 spears in his hand. Not even a fucking shield.
Lord of the Rings shit. You
Talking
know?
some Lord of the Rings shit. We're going to fucking Rohan.
On the horse, man.
Rohinium. You can consider us Rohinium.
Yeah,
'cause we,
Riders of Rohan.
we're the horse gods. And yeah, people are right. Like this is something we're just going to have to talk about today because it's the day to talk about it.
And I gotta say this for
Rivendell.
myself.
Rivendell.
JRC said he from Rivendell.
I know.
He's fucking ready.
Yeah.
We're
We're
calling
gonna
on
get
the
a
Elf
map.
Lords. Yeah.
Can I make a map? And we can have like our own areas, and they all. I love the maps, man. Every time I watch one of those, I'm like, I need the map.
Yeah, we got a
map up.
navigator. Dave is the navigator.
I need to know what's going on. I
My
need to see
wife
the
was
whole-
Marilyn has been adamant about dropping these names from day one, but she gets it now. She gets why we
Yeah.
just can't accuse somebody of something
No, yeah,
and
you
don't
gotta
have
be-
any way
No.
to back it up.
No,
But-
it's very. Yeah, you don't want to ever
Right?
do that because you don't ever want to be wrong.
No.
You know.
No,
But it's
I-
good. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what's more validating and what's more vindicative is
It feels good right now
It feels
because
good right-
people are now going to have their eyes and ears
ears
open,
open.
and it's going to make it harder for these snakes to do their moves.
but when it's all said and done and out there, it'll be the best learning lesson that any one of us can ever take because it shows how close we are. And if there's a little bit of disturbance in the force, no pun there, Kent Spong, my ultimate lover. There's a little fucking disturbance in the force. It has to correct itself in-house.
Yeah, it's like what you do. Well, it is like any family, right?
Mm-hmm.
You start seeing something getting off a little bit. You got to deal with it quick, right? Because you don't want it to become a habit or just become normalized, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that the only thing I'll add to this, and I'm in a really pissed mood when I came on about something else, so this is really great for me, because do not, just because sometimes we all sit here and we talk about feelings and express ourselves and all that, make no mistake how strong this group is, all right?
Right.
like you said, you will be surprised how hard it is to hurt a lot of us. Like, seriously, we will be annoyed, right? And like you said, we'll be protective. But you can't, this is not, a group with a thin skin at all.
Right.
Right. And that's what I love about the group is that it's an authentic, these are really super cool people, right? And I know I really, really appreciate this whole family a lot, right?
I think,
Yeah, a lot, you know.
Yeah, a lot of it started too. Like the small shit started when Robbie and Kent were coming in to play with us. I think that's what did it for some of these snakes. Is now they're in cahoots with
Cahoots.
now they're in cahoots with the UK people. And these guys only been playing. Here's another fucking thing they say. These guys only been playing 2 fucking years. What do they know about music? What do you know about these individuals? Did you know Kent Spong used to do drugs and all this and batter women and
I don't even want to hear it.
you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
They don't know shit.
Shit like that. Then Cresthead started coming through, and then Panda Man started coming through, and then Scott Sounds is a part of the organization that we built here. And then we started to see more and more. And then more and more documents have been coming our way that we've been stockpiling.
And the thing is,
I got
You
you,
know.
Jason, my boy. I hear you loud and clear. And when that time comes, I'll let you know. Go ahead.
I think Kent would if he hasn't already said this, like we hung out at the pub for a couple years, prior to this. We could not get Kent to record a fucking song.
Yeah, I remember
No,
that.
I
right?
want to. I want to celebrate that.
I remember
Right.
Kent said that shit.
I would, and he's not the only one, but I would, I try to watch some of the popcorn nights. Sometimes it's just tough for me, but make no mistake, I will see some of these people that are involved and, beyond just the jamming and as just knowing them.
Right.
I'm like, that's a gift to get them to feel,
Something.
safe
Yeah.
enough to do it. Because
But
we
here's-
knew Kent was uber talented. We would
Right.
scream at him.
Right.
He'd start noodling and playing. You're like, Jesus, man,
But
that's not normal. You
when
know?
this first started, Dave, I remember it took Robbie first. Robbie was the first to be like, okay, I'm gonna jam with the boys.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
And so maybe Robbie had a deal in like, look, Kent, come on, it's late night.
Yeah,
No
they're
one's
kind of connected.
I don't know what the I don't know what the
Yeah.
conversation could have been. I'm not even gonna put words in Robbie's mouth. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. But they started to fucking jam with us. Here's where I had the fucking issue. Because these people have made this comment more than once, and we have it documented. The first thing they do is put a negative bit in your ear. They whispered the fucking spell in your ear.
Yeah.
Hey, this channel is something like this.
I don't know.
Dropping seeds in your ear. Hey, that can't spawn is.
No, man, they don't know what they're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. And for the weak-minded, they hear this
And they run with it.
and
without,
they run with
without
it.
facts.
They don't step up for themselves. They don't go, maybe that's what you think, but that's not what I think.
Yeah.
And there are some weak-minded people in this community.
Robbie said it was the other way around, I think. It's like,
Yeah.
It could have been.
It could have been.
But I remember Robbie was was the first to start jamming with us. Maybe it was Kent.
yeah.
But that's how it started. It started with people, and they don't know that we know this, but my brother and I know this. He was the first to get a whisper in his ear about all the horrible things Spongellis has done, trying to detour us away from that party. I know you know who I'm talking about. That individual is no longer here.
Which is so crazy because anybody that knows Kent, it doesn't even make sense, right? I mean,
It was
But-
all.
but you know, and I
conjecture,
can
hearsay?
understand. Yeah. I mean,
Hearsay.
look, I remember Kent going back on the pub. Kent, if you're there, tell me if I'm wrong. But I remember like he had just got on your show the night or something before, and he was surprised. He was like, oh, that was a lot of fucking fun, you know. And we were chatting,
Right.
you know, and we were all like on the pub just talking, you know. And I was like, what is this, you know? And you know, anyone's natural inclination is okay. I don't know what this is. I gotta, you know. And then I experienced it, right, and it was hilarious, right? It was, especially at that point, it was really crazy. But it just feels like envy. It feels like envy.
Oh, the person that was whispering in my brother's ears was jealous.
Yeah,
and
it
now
feels like
we
it.
know why. Now we know why. And all of this is starting to come to a head. This is the only reason why it's been burning us out. And today my brother and I said, you know what? Today's the fucking last day it's going to burn us out. And there's gonna be a day of reckoning. Today was strike one on this. You know, I don't know if we're even going to play out a strike 2 and 3.
Yeah.
And there's some part of me that just feels bad about these people where I don't want to do this because it's going to hurt them physically
And mentally.
because they've been called out on it and they can't hide anymore. And yeah, you were those people. And yeah, you're hurting people and they don't know about it. And you congregate behind closed fucking doors like snakes you are.
Yeah, it's just a shame because that feels like an unhappy person to me. It's got to be, right?
Well, and we're not kids
And
anymore.
and these people
No,
have,
I understand. Right, we're beyond the point where we can.
these people have been in all
You know.
of your fucking comment sections one time or another.
Yep.
Sure, I believe it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can feel, you know, like.
We're just tired of it today.
Just tired
Nah,
today.
no, I get
And,
it. Look,
and
tell me,
I
yeah.
promise you, it won't go past today. It won't even go past after we kill this fucking stream.
Yeah, I get it.
It's gonna stay here. But if you don't know what's affecting us, or you don't care to know what's affecting us, then that's your prerogative. But you're fucking gonna know because it has to do with you too. You can look away from it, you can shy away from it, ignore it, but it's always gonna be there, nagging at the back of your goddamn head.
Yeah, and
Until that shit is just done.
it's interesting, isn't it? Like, well, when you care in general, right? These things come up and they it's like it's nagging at you, like you said, and you're trying to like process it, you know, and then how to like move past it, but also correct, kind of correct things, and
Right.
sometimes you can't correct things, right? Different
No.
circumstances. In this case, you got a level of control, right?
Mhm.
And it's actually a good thing. But it's okay also, like, it's okay to be pissed, right?
It's
I've been
all right.
pissed. I've been pissed all day.
I
And
thought
went
about it.
about something else. But my point is, I know exactly where you are
Mhm.
mentally
and,
right
and,
now.
and to make it not a biased thing, right? So once the facts are out there, this is how we'll do it. We'll email a certain few of you in the chat. I don't even care if it's randomly. And we'll put how many screens can we put up in here?
Sure, I think 10. Yeah.
We'll put 10 of our faces, of our loving family faces in here. And as we do it, you'll all have a turn to say something. And you won't just hear from my brother and I. And in fact, I'm going to kill my motherfucking mic so I can sit back and listen and see what you all think. Let me see how it affects you.
But I followed certain threads and certain comments that I knew I should have screenshotted and I didn't. But that was all I needed to see for myself.
Right. And I think that's how we'll play it out. We're going to talk to the higher ups, the ones that are in the know. We're going to talk to Sammy. We'll talk to Kent. We'll talk to Robbie.
Davey, the people that have
Been affected.
that don't know that they've been affected have been affected.
We're gonna talk to them and see how they want to handle it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to let them take control of what needs to be dropped, right?
But I'm over the high road. We played the high road for a few months now, and the high road has gotten us nowhere.
And I think we're going to sit and we're going to come up with I don't want to wait for another fucking strike, because why? I don't want to wait for them to now it's the cat is out of the bag. Those who are being going to be blown up are probably fucking watching. So what's the point? We'll find a day. We'll get the cat out of the bag. That way everybody can move on with their lives, and maybe hopefully people next time will learn the fucking lesson. And I'm done with it from here on out. That's it. No more.
It is crazy though, because we're not young people anymore.
We're not kids anymore.
And that
like
is the part. I know why you said that now, because you got to kind of, when you think about it, when you just kind of really consume that thought of the maturity that we should be at, and we are for the most part.
We're going through enough shit in our lives. Simon said it. I have enough shit to worry about in my life right now. I don't need this extra shit.
No.
So it's just good that I get this shit off my chest so I can move on with my life.
Yeah.
And everyone can move on with their life. I'm like fucking, who was it that exposed Watergate on Nixon's ass? Blow this motherfucker wide open. Let our nuts hang out and let's just go from there. Shoot it off the goddamn hip.
Maybe snake is not a good enough word. Maybe they're rats.
Jeez.
Maybe they're the rats that eat our fucking trash.
Goddamn right, Roy. Deep throat these nuts when we let them all hang out.
Oh, God. You'd think that would be what we were in trouble for, but no.
No. It's not good enough for the snakes, my
Well, they have jobs, Apollo. They have jobs.
Oh, they got jobs, bro.
They feed themselves.
Don't you worry. Matter of fact, Paulo, you go on the goddamn committee too.
Oh,
Fuck
he
it.
got on the committee.
Fuck it, Roy too. I don't give a shit.
Everybody's on the committee. Fuck it.
A committee of committees.
A committee of committees.
A committee of chlamydia.
And if Frog Lord himself was here, I would appoint Frog Lord the fucking judge and give him the
Grace.
gavel.
Hey, Grace.
Hey, beautiful Grace. Chitty chitty bang bang, my
Chitty
love.
Hi, Grace.
Bang, bang, Grace.
Give it up for Gracie, goddammit. We got a beautiful woman in the goddamn house.
Fucking matriarch.
Pay her some goddamn respect and put some respect on that name.
Put your respect on right now.
You heathens.
Put it on her breast.
You heathens.
Put your pants on.
Now, if I know Gracie, she's probably saying, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What did I click on?
I know.
No, I know.
I'm gonna have to literally call Grace. That's what I'm gonna do because Grace is.
She's been a great mentor to us.
Oh, Grace.
yeah.
Oh, listen to me. She's our Yoda. And not many people know that
She may say, you know what, boys, you're not doing this. We're not fucking doing this. And if you know what, to be honest,
yep.
if Grace said we're not doing this, this is how much I respect Grace.
Okay, go ahead.
If she said we're not fucking doing this, I'm gonna have to really entertain. We're not gonna fucking do this.
Yeah.
Have you seen, like, in The Hobbit and in Lord of the Rings, there's that elf, the blonde woman that it's like she glows.
Gladriel.
She can, yeah, she
Galadriel.
can read your day, and like she just comes in. It's like, oh shit,
Demands
and
presence.
it's like everybody's
Wait
opinions or
till
whatever.
you-
they're-
yeah.
worthless.
Yeah.
Everyone's looking like, okay.
Wait till you
Let's
put
go-
wait till you put her instead of a scepter, she has a fucking Lyra 8
Tied to a staff
tied to a staff.
with the infinite battery.
I know.
Anyways, popcorn night is tomorrow.
Okay.
David, do you got anything that you wanted to? Are you going to do a popcorn night again? It's been a minute.
I know.
We could
I do.
some-
I have stuff I can always submit. Yeah. Oh,
I
man,
mean, it's been a while.
I know. I'm sorry.
Cressy said he came in the middle, but yeah, Cress, there's
There's snakes in the grass, Cressy.
there's snakes in the grass. Watch yourself, Cressy. Don't
Not
just
a-
walk.
Don't
Don't
just
just walk
walk
to
out there,
Studio
Cressy.
B. Walk to Studio B with a fucking Rambo knife now.
You got a stick, right?
Yeah, you got your cane, Cress.
Yeah.
Smack him, buddy.
Man, that's cool. I want
You
to
twat.
You twat.
Anywho's, popcorn night is tomorrow. I hope you guys sent some lovely jams. I know Doom is probably ankles
Doom.
deep in throwing jams out at us. He's at some point getting ready to take over Sammy's spot. He's conquering the world one
Oh,
techno
nice.
jam at a time.
That's great.
Mumbles is going to be starting here soon, right? Mumbles, you going on?
When does Mumbles
I
start?
think Mumble starts here
In
shortly.
a few minutes.
In a few minutes.
I don't want to live in this the entire fucking night.
Yeah.
It just felt good to say something. My brother and my wife, Scotty, Reggae Samurai, and that whole campaign over there, they know a lot about what's going on as well, and we're just over it. And we're not afraid of anyone. And I could give a fuck about your feelings, your channel, or who you think you are. I don't care.
Can we
I don't care
put
about any of you motherfuckers.
Gracie or anybody, can you guys put a link up for JRC show? He's coming on here shortly. Just so everybody can go over there and hound JRC. Shout out some numbers. 505 Mumbles.
716.
Hey, Keith.
That's not mumbling.
Yeah, you guys get out there, put out some goddamn popcorn
Hey,
jams.
Keith. I hope that fucking spider bite is on the mend.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, did it take a turn for the worse? I couldn't follow. Seemed like it was healing, right? He had to get some blood thinners, so I don't think
Yeah,
it's like
it
that.
didn't get worse.
He put
I
it
know
on
that.
Discord, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dog bite has gotten better, by the way.
Yeah, that was a
Practically-
damn gunshot wound. That wasn't
Yeah.
no dog bite.
It took, the bite was so deep, it went down to my IT band.
I don't know what that is, but that
That's
sounds bad.
it's a tendon that goes from like from your knees, part of the femoris muscles. But
Oh,
I'm doing better. Thank God the dog didn't have rabies. Otherwise,
Oh, dude.
I would not be sitting here. That's an instant death.
Or
Death
you're-
goddamn wish.
Yeah.
oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, but everybody's getting healthy.
Yes.
Outside of the bullshit, you won't hear about it until it's time to come alight. We're done. We're going to get back to our jamming, get back to our TED self-talk remedies to help battle mental health and keep jamming on the jam.
Contemplate consciousness and get back to our groove.
I need a groove.
We just needed a rant today. I mean, we wasn't trying to go this far with it, but you know what? When you're on a roll and you want to expose people,
Hey, Prometheus.
you just go as far as you need to go. Fuck it.
Yep. And look, it proved our point. Normally, we're not at this many views, but when you go on a rant, Fucking whole world wants to come and watch it. Wants to come fuck you.
Stay tuned
come
for the
fucking watch
reveal.
you melt down. But I think this rant is well deserved. It affects everyone. This is a small community. There's no need we should be going at each other like this. It stops here. It started here, and we'll fucking end it here.
Yeah, I mean, even James Dyson knows he was a product of trollism. He had to go to war with trolls. He knows what going to war is all about.
Who's messing with fingers?
Ain't nobody fucking with fingers. He too good.
You seen them fingers?
You seen them fingers?
When they really get going? Holy cow.
bona fide monkey fingers.
I was trying to see if I could like move my fingers that fast. So
Yeah, Dyson said he got it last week badly.
oh,
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
those people.
Yeah,
Whoever's fucking with James Dyson, your life must be really fucked up.
Yeah.
it's real fucked up.
If
You gotta go in on James Dyson.
The universe has fucked you big time.
You've lost every war that your entire family has ever fought.
Oh, James, we have a Kent Spong pubic hair. We need you to go close up on.
Oh,
with,
yeah.
oh,
would you help
yeah,
us?
with
yeah.
the camera.
Yeah, we have a
Yeah.
Kent Spong pubic hair, Jay.
We're gonna send it to you in one of those crime scene.
Should I
Yeah,
laminate
little,
it?
little, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plastic bag. And
Yeah, and just zoom in on it.
why
so-
you got one day?
We
Why
gotta
you
have
looking around, motherfucker?
We gotta have a chain of custody. I was
Yeah, we gotta have a chain of custody on that
Yeah, I
shit.
want this done right. Right, we gotta know where that thing was. 'Cause
Okay.
I want to know it's Kent's.
If I send it to James and he
No,
does
wait.
this,
Send it to ASIF first so he can sign the seal.
Okay, so he can.
He'll
seal it
sign
and
the
sign
seal
it.
so
Put
he
the
knows it has to
hazard
be.
tape, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll send it off to.
How
Oh,
funny would
yeah.
this be if we were just sending Kent Spong's pubic hair all around the fucking world? He said it was he said it was his last one, so we may have stumbled upon gold.
It ends up with James, and then he verifies it, and then we have a reveal whether it's an actual.
Damn, Roy said, "Be careful, crabs jump 14 feet in this bitch."
God damn. They must fly a little bit.
14 feet.
They must
Yeah.
fly.
They don't like old people, do they?
Biscuit says
Oh, that's lice. Damn.
that's lice.
Yeah,
Okay.
Crabs
Vic-
love everybody.
Bicky, don't worry. We're gonna inform some people. It'll get out there. Don't you worry about it,
He
buddy.
said he don't feel safe. I'm worried.
I wouldn't either. That's the God honest truth. And I hate having this shit.
Yeah.
And you guys don't have it, but it's coming to light.
It's
Don't
coming
worry
to
about
light.
it. I promise you.
Mhm.
Everybody's gonna sleep well at night. Once we cut this fucking grass, all comes to light.
Grace, maybe the three of us will give you a call. Not even maybe. I think we'll hit you on WhatsApp and we can talk about
Yeah, just let us know when you have time.
what's been going on, because I know I could trust you and confide in you, and
Not to say we can't trust anybody else, but we
Yeah.
have a relationship
I-
with
it's
Grace.
different.
we've
Yeah.
established a rapport with
with
Grace. So, and she's been in this community longer than us, and she knows the best way to handle this. And
Especially prejudicing.
maybe she might just be like, you know what? You guys got to expose the
Yeah.
fucking demon that rots the apple to the fucking
Because
core.
Grace ain't all chitty fucking
she's
bang
not all
bang.
chitty chitty bang bang.
She ain't
Nobody
Mary
said that.
Poppins at 100%.
She may go
Grace
upside.
can be a bitch.
She may go upside your fucking head.
You ever see Grace take off one shoe and beat the fuck out of somebody? Me
You don't,
neither.
you don't
but I
want
don't
to
want to
see
see
that
it.
shit.
No,
You don't want to
nobody
see that
wants to
shit.
I don't want to know what that looks like.
Ain't nobody got time to see that shit.
It's gonna hurt.
Chitty bang bang, Grace.
Tomorrow we're back to our regular scheduled program. Dave, if you want to join,
Hey,
please
Will.
do, sir.
I'm gonna go see what's. I'll be right. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Do
Okay.
your thing.
Do your
Unless
thing.
you guys are gone, and then I won't. No, you'll be here.
Yeah, we'll be here a few more minutes, Dave.
And we're going to get out of here.
All right. Well, then I better jump because the kids are upstairs. I don't know
Okay.
what the fuck.
Yeah, go ahead and handle that. We'll see
This
you
whole
tomorrow.
father thing. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see you
We'll
tomorrow.
see you tomorrow.
Popcorn
All
night,
right.
my
All
good
right.
sir. Popcorn
Yeah.
night.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, everyone. It's been one of those days for us where we didn't see this coming. I actually had a great topic at hand, and it's probably great that Scotty was too tired to get on board
We'll
today.
hit that topic on Saturday.
We'll hit the topic on Saturday. As usual, we'll leave the discussion up for everyone to join if you want to.
Get on over to JRC. It's 6 o'clock. It's almost time for Techno Friday for us in the States, but it's already probably just about there for you guys in the UK. We'll catch you over at JRC. Anybody else that's up live, I don't know, let it be known. Thank you, Chrome, for such beautiful music that you've done. I'm glad we got a chance to air that today.
Thank you, Kent Spong, for sending out the Ambient Zero and being a supporter of the show. And thank you to everyone who came in today. I guess word travels fast when you're trying to hang people out to dry. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you, Viral Beats.
And we'll catch you guys.
Thank you, Biscuit.
At the Popcorn Night.
Studio 8 Effects.
Peace, y'all. Be good to yourselves.